Let's find out as we begin Double Jeopardy. More cash available as well as those 2 daily doubles for the contestants. The categories are the New Testament, World Geography, Structural Engineering, Books and Authors, Food, and something special for the contestants since it's October. Thought it's appropriate that we'll try Homecoming. Bernie, you could go first.
World Geography for 200, please.
This South American river has the world's largest drainage system. Chris.
What's the Amazon?
Amazon is right.
World Geography for 400, please.
The only country in Europe bare to American tourists. Scooter.
What is Albania?
You are right.
World Geography for 600.
We'll bet you $1 if you know the exact number of bricks on the Great Wall of China. Scooter.
What is 3,873,000,000?
That's it.
World Geography for 800.
This city is considered the economic capital of Morocco because it is the heart of the Moroccan business. The political capital is Rabat. Bernie.
What is Casablanca?
That's right.
World Geography for 1,000.
The answer there? Daily double.
I'll just bet 500.
Okay. For $500, here's your clue. The smallest German-speaking country in the world, and the only alpine country that lies entirely within the Alps.
What is Austria?
Oh, you're so close. Unfortunately, it's called Liechtenstein. Alright, you're down to 1,000. Select again.
Books and Authors for 200, please.
This author's 2001 sci-fi novel was developed together with Stanley Kubrick's film version and published after the release of the film. Scooter?
Who was Arthur Clarke?
You are right.
Book and Authors for 400.
Jules Verne's first novel in which he perfected the ingredients of his later work. Chris?
What is 5 weeks in a balloon?
Yes.
Let's try the New Testament for 200, please.
In Luke chapter 2:1, it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be this. Chris?
What is taxed?
You're right.
New Testament for 400.
Jesus was baptized in this river by John the Baptist. Bernie?
What is Palestine?
Yes.
The New Testament for 600.
Chapter 9-9 reads, As Jesus went from there, he saw this man sitting at the tax collector's booth. Scooter?
Who was Matthew?
Correct.
The New Testament for 800.
In Thessalonians chapters 1-3, remembering without your ceasing your work of faith and this. Chris?
What is the labor of love?
The labor of love, that's right.
I'm getting hungry, so food for 200, please.
Answer? The most generally eaten fungus. Bernie?
What is a mushroom?
Correct.
Food for 400.
This type of pie is a good way to dress up leftovers. Bernie?
What is a pot pie?
Pot pie, that's right.
Food for 600.
This Asian American crisp dessert is made from flour, sugar, vanilla, and oil with a fortune wrapped inside. Scooter?
What is a fortune cookie?
You were right.
Books and Authors for 600.
She was an American author who wrote her children's books of the Little House series based on her childhood from the Pioneer family. Scooter again.
Who was Laura Ingalls Wilder?
No.
Shoot.
You're so close, Scooter. You mispronounced the last name of it. It was supposed to be pronounced as Wilder, not Wilder. You get to pick again, however.
Books and Authors for 800.
Arthur Haley wrote this 1968 best-selling blockbuster before it was released in the movies 2 years later. It was called Airport. Scooter?
Books and Authors for 1,000.
They were the well-known children's British authors of their series of books, the Railway series. Who were Christopher and Reverend W. Andre. Go again, Scooter.
I'll take Food for 800, please.
One of the better-known delicacies in the French and Cantonese cuisine. They even taste a lot like chicken. Scooter?
What are frog legs?
You are right.
Food for 1,000, please.
Restaurants all over the Caribbean islands serve the particular meat from this shell. As they were popular in the Caribbean, as they're called the conch. Scooter?
Let's try Homecoming for 200.
Answer? The Homecoming, A Christmas Story, is the episode of this series that grew out since 1971. Chris?
What is the Waltons?
Yeah.
Homecoming for 400.
Traditionally, this is a representative group of students that, in a coeducational institution, consists of a king and queen and possibly a prince and princess. Bernie.
What is a judge's table?
Nope. Scooter.
What is a homecoming court?
A homecoming court, that's right.
Homecoming for 600.
Throughout the week, many schools engage in special dress-up days, sometimes called this, where students are allowed to wear clothing which they are related to the theme. Scooter.
What is festive week?
Nope. Bernie.
What is Spirit Week?
That's it.
Homecoming for 800.
Answer there. A daily double which considers to be a video.
Well, I'm just gonna play safe, so I'll go for 700.
700. We'll see if it works out. Here's your answer. This university is credited with establishing the tradition of homecoming in the United States, which was adapted by most colleges and high schools around the country. Take a look at this picture.
What is the University of Minnesota?
No, sorry. You know, I thought I had a feeling that you were going to say something that starts with M. However, unfortunately, it was established at the University of Missouri. Yes, that cost you some money, Bernie. Go again.
Homecoming for 1000.
She was homecoming queen at her New Jersey high school from the 1992 book, The Bridges of Madison County. Who was Meryl Streep. Back to you, Bernie.
Structural engineering for 200.
It's the maximum attainable velocity. Scooter.
What is the speed of light?
Yes.
Structural engineering for 400.
As a global landmark, the Eiffel Tower is built as a structural material and weighs approximately 10,000 tons. Chris.
What's steel?
You are right, and we have about a minute left to go. Select again.
Structural engineering for 600.
America's longest suspension bridge ever constructed is named for an Italian explorer, Giovanni da Verrazzano. Bernie.
What is the Verrazzano Narrows Bridge?
Correct.
Structural engineering for 800.
This is the unit of measure for the intensity of illumination. Scooter.
What is a foot candle?
You are right.
Structural engineering for 1000.
This Roman legal code was issued by Theodosius II. The Roman legal code was the Theodosian Code. We have one more clue, players. The New Testament for 1000. Here it comes. As Christianity explains explicitly, the Old and New Testament are both regarded together as this type of scripture. What is sacred scripture? Scooter, you're in the lead with 6,100. Mario Saraska is second with 3,300. And BK Chief is in third with 2,100. Let's take a look at what the prizes we have for the runners-up, shall we?
Today's second place contestant will receive a vacation trip to the Hotel Queen Mary. Enjoy your great stay at Long Beach on board the most luxurious retired ocean liner that was now converted to a museum and a hotel. For today's third contestant will receive a brand new VCR from Zenith. Now you can record and view your favorite programs anytime for you and your whole family and friends from Zenith. And all contestants receive either the Jeopardy home game or the computerized version of Jeopardy. And now, once again, here's Alex.
Thanks, Johnny. I believe we have approximately a big payoff for one of these three contestants who happens to finish off Double Jeopardy with the same amount of money from our last program. We'll see how they feel about this category for Final Jeopardy, which is languages. We'll be back with a clue for the contestants and for you right after this break.
If you have seen Jeopardy before and wish to be a contestant on the show, please email us at cruiseshipstudios@gmail.com for more information. We'll be looking forward to hear from you.
If you're curious to know what's coming up from Cruiseshipz Studios, well, you're in great luck. Coming up on our list, it's my birthday special on my visit to the Train Fest at the Wisconsin State Fair. And yes, it's filled with model trains featuring Thomas, James, and Percy. All footage has been recorded and ready to go for a special day. Afterwards, prepare for part 2 of Boris Fangirl's fan fiction redub of a Tug's Christmas special, How Does That Sex Go Christmas? when the Z-Stacks take over the redub and steals lots and lots of stash in Big City Port. Would Big City Port's Christmas cheer be stolen entirely by the devious Z-Stacks? Find out when it's released this Christmas. Also, keep your eyes out for Zebedee's third show for Ask Zebedee coming up afterward, because he's gotten so many questions loaded up for the New Year's Eve. And coming soon in 2011, prepare for the one-show-only special British version of Project Jeopardy, hosted by Dan the Diesel. It's the kind of show that is done by models like the regular Project shows, but it's all going to be done and edited in snapshots and animation, and of course, featuring the users from the United Kingdom. So hope you look forward to seeing these upcoming videos that are coming up to YouTube by the one and only Cruiseshipz Studios. Peace out, folks. Let's see if these three contestants will come up with the correct response based on their knowledge of languages. In a moment, gentlemen, I'll give you the answer. You will then have 30 seconds to come up with a correct question. Be sure it is properly phrased. Here we go. Our final Jeopardy clue is this. One of the 4 languages of Switzerland is spoken in the part of the country called Romandie. Good luck. All you have to do is come up with a language that was spoken in a country at Romandie. So we'll start with Bernie, who is in 3rd place coming into this round. Let's see what you come up with. What is German? We'll accept that. German is one of the languages that is used out of the 4. So what'd you risk? 2,000. That takes you up to 4,100. Nice going. We'll go to the middle with Chris, who is in 2nd place going into Final Jeopardy round. Did he get any of the 4? What is French? He too is correct as well. What did he add for his total? 3,300. That doubles him up to 6,600. It's all up to Scooter 10289's hands. He was in the lead with 6,100. Let's see what he wrote down. What is French? He too is right, and that means if he risks more than $700, he will remain a Jeopardy champion. What did he risk? 2,100. How about that? 8,200, and he's got a 2-day total of $20,400. Congratulations, Scooter, and thanks for other players for a good game for this half hour. We'll see you all again tomorrow on Jeopardy, ladies and gentlemen. Join us again, won't you? So long.
Promotional consideration is provided by Beaties, the type of candy that you can eat or make a necklace or a bracelet for you and your friends. Beaties, string them and eat them. New roast beef banquets, the kind of TV dinner that is perfectly served for yourself and your family. Roast beef banquet. Super Mario Land, the first adventurous game ever played in the Mario series on the Game Boy. Now you can play Mario wherever you go from Nintendo. Super Mario Land, now available at Toys R Us. Want to run faster? Now you can. Introducing Sprint's new speed shoes, the only running shoes that you can run or sprint faster. It's perfect for exercising or sport events. Only available at your local shoe store. And Clean Kitty, the only cat litter that's perfect for your pet cat. A little privacy is all it needs, and the odor never spreads around the house. Clean Kitty, now available everywhere. This is Johnny Gilbert's Weekend Jeopardy was created by Merv Griffin, distributed and pre-recorded by Cruiseshipz Studios.